Hi everyone and welcome back. So we are talking about reactjs latest features. So let's continue our journey. So this is our Nextjs playlist where we are talking about all latest reactjs changes, and after that we'll start talking about Nextjs. So in this video we are going to talk about automatic batching in React. Okay, so I'm just doing the same process here. Inside this app I'm rendering the home component, automatic batch component. Let's try to understand this thing, what it is doing. So I have two different methods, handle click and handle click with flush, because after React 18 all these re-rendering is happening in the batch process. So to have this demo setup to show you that okay, this is the earlier version doing it like this using flush sync, and this is the current version. I mean, flush sync is actually used to force the render process. This was how the React was acting earlier, right? React 16 or 17, that when you do the three different statement about set count, set counter, set even, or maybe some other set state hook, then it was re-rendering every time. So to have this demo, I'm using this flush sync method, and what it is doing, let's try to see that. So this is my simple demo. Currently automatic batching is off. So when I click onto this, it is re-rendering two times, and to check the re-rendering is happening or not, I'm using use effect hook. Here in the code I have written use effect. So whenever the re-rendering is happening, it will get executed. So in this particular case where the automatic batching is happening, it should be able to print only use effect only once, but here first we are actually forcing the render process, and then it is automatically re-render after set is even. So when this toggle is off, let's say we are making toggle true, automatic batching, and I'm just doing a toggle here. If this is true, then execute this method, otherwise execute this method. If it is automatic batching is on, it will use a handle click. If it is off, then it will use this method, plain and simple. Now if I try to, this is on, right? When I click onto this, you can see it is printing only once because automatic batching is on. When I make it false, when automatic batching is on, it is executing these two set state hooks, and then it is re-rendering only once. So you are seeing this message only once. Now let's change this to false. Now it is false, so it will execute this method. It should be able to force re-render first and then re-render second. So here, if you can see there are two console log printing because automatic batching is off, and it is first force re-render, then it will execute use effect hook, and then it will execute use effect hook. So this is the process. I mean, this doesn't exist anymore. Automatic batching is already on for everything. So you don't need to worry about all these things. Always whenever you are writing these different hooks, automatically they are batched in the React. But this is like new feature. Earlier that was happening, re-rendering on every set state. Now that is not happening. Okay, now in the next video let's talk about use transition.